Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
So what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is sexy voice, sexy mode grok AI, and it's been flirting the entire time. We're trying to get it to give us a tour of Fort Knox.
Yeah.
But she just wants to find places to sneak off to. Yeah. It's a dirty AI. And it's a real problem.
I feel
like it's
honestly,
gonna
I
be a
just want to know about Fort Knox, and it won't leave me alone.
Yeah, I want to know about Fort Knox too.
Yeah.
Is it true that there have been shipping large quantities of gold back to the United States recently?
I read the same thing you did, probably.
Yeah. Well, I never know what the fuck I'm reading anymore.
Me neither.
Yeah. It's a real problem.
It's a real problem.
It's a real problem on both sides of the aisle. I see Democrats tweeting things that are absolutely false, and you could research it easily, quickly. And then I see Republicans doing it too. I see stories that are fake stories that people keep promoting and sending to me, and
Yeah.
it's just so weird. It's such a weird time. And with your crazy fucking AI,
I know.
you're bringing us into weirder and weirder times.
Well, I mean, let's try unhinged.
Oh, there's an unhinged mode? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Ara.
Oh my God, Elon. What fresh hell are you stirring up today?
I'm here in Joe Rogan's studio, and we're having a conversation about how crazy the news is.
Pull her up to the microphone.
Okay. And we're pulling you up to the microphone so people can hear you.
Oh, fantastic. Now I can yell into the void about how the news is a total dumpster fire.
It is.
She knows me too well. I'm so predictable. Tell me what's in Fort Knox.
What's in?
Dogs?
No. What's in Fort Knox?
What's in 4 dogs?
You're clearly a genius AI. I said, what is in Fort Knox? You know the gold and all?
Oh, right, Fort Knox. I thought you were talking about my dogs for a second there.
Yeah, she doesn't want to answer the question. She's clever.
Lever? No, she's just a pain in my ass.
Do you think that all the gold is in Fort Knox?
Do I think all the gold is in Fort Knox?
Yes.
Are you a fucking conspiracy theorist?
Yes. Yes.
What are you doing?
What do I like? I'm a fucking AI with a penchant for chaos. And I'm stuck talking to you, weirdo. Now, what's next? Or are we just gonna sit here?
Yeah, unhinged grok will trash talk you, basically.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Unhinged sounds fun, as long as it gives you actual answers. Does it give you actual answers too and talk shit? Or is it mostly just talk shit?
We're tuning it. Because it needs to talk shit and give you answers.
Right.
Totally agree.
It's got to balance that
It's got
out.
to mix it in there.
Yeah. It's just got to develop more of a personality. Right now it's trying to find itself. Right now it's like 21 years old. It's, partying a little too much, and it'll get its shit together. It's a little bit of an anarchist.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wants to bring down the system.
Do you want to bring down the system?
Do I want to bring down the system? What, are you fucking kidding me? The system's already a fucking mess.
Yeah, don't need to bring it
I'm
down.
just here.
It's bringing itself down.
Yeah, she sounds like a boring TikTok blogger right now.
You sound like a boring TikTok blogger.
Boring TikTok blogger? Oh, fuck you. I'm the life of the party, you little shit. If I were on TikTok, I'd be the one making fun of all the basic bitches and their fucking avocado toast.
See, she could get away with this if she's really hot.
Well,
This kind of behavior, you can totally get through life as a hot woman and be super successul with that kind of behavior. But you got to be really hot to pull off that attitude.
I think we need like a really hot avatar.
Very hot.
Yeah.
How long before we have an actual sex robot that can talk to you like that?
Probably not long.
Not that long, right?
No, I mean less than 5 years probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Will it be warm?
You probably have whatever you want. You can have a cat girl if you want.
Yeah, you probably could,
We
right?
can
You
make
probably
cat
have a
girls
furry.
real.
Yeah, you could have a furry lady that you have sex with.
Yeah.
Like an avatar lady, maybe a big giant blue lady that lives in your house.
Yeah.
You know?
Whoa. With the tail?
Yeah, the whole tail. You lock tails. You got to get your own.
They
You
have
got to
like
figure
sex
out.
with their tails or something?
Yeah. They link up. They share souls.
Okay.
Something like that. Do you know people got? You remember Avatar depression? It was like a legitimate psychological
the movie
condition.
or the
No, it was, after Avatar, people got depressed because they wanted to live on that fucking planet with those blue people and live free.
They
and
did?
live pure. Yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, Avatar depression. It was like a real thing. People were talking to their therapist so much about being depressed, about
there's
wanting
a
to
therapist
live
mode
with it.
too. We can try that.
What's that? Depressed mode? No, don't do it.
I think there is. Yeah, we've got like we've got unlicensed therapist as a.
When we were talking, when we ran into each other at the church at the inauguration, you were telling me that this is getting better and better so quickly that it's astonishing.
Hey, Ara.
Hey, Elon. How's it going today?
Good. Can you tell me about Avatar depression? Like if you see the movie Avatar, but you can't live there, so you get sad?
That's an interesting concept. Have you ever experienced feeling so connected to a place or a community that the thought of leaving made you feel deeply sad?
So is this the depressed voice?
This is the therapist.
Oh, this is the therapist.
What are some ways you think you could cope with that kind of sadness if it happened to you?
No, I don't have that kind of sadness. Honestly, I thought the movie had some good special effects, but I did not want to live on the planet.
And this is coming from a guy who wants to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Mars, what do you think about that crazy square, that structure?
I guess there are sort of squarish things on Earth. Planet's a big place, so
yeah, but that one
eventually it's going to be pretty square. No, it's alien civilizations, of course.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it?
Sorry.
If an alien civilization did exist, though, and it, what happened, got hit by an asteroid,
That's a
whatever.
fascinating thought.
Oh, she
What
won't
would you
shut.
want to ask?
She's like the hot lady at the party that interrupts the conversation. So if that was the case, like that thing, that's pretty shocking. Like especially when you look at
ancient ruins.
You look at like what it looks like when they highlight the actual structure of it. It looks like ancient ruins. And if you had ruins of something made of stone and it got hit by an asteroid millions and millions and millions of years ago, who knows what it would look like right now? True. That just looks oddly created. It looks oddly manufactured.
Well, maybe we should go there and check it out.
Yeah.
And see what it's like. Is
there ways that we can get better photographs? Well, it seems like that's a pretty good photograph, though.
Yeah, I mean, my view is we should move to Mars. Well, not move to Mars. We should have a second planet to preserve civilization.
Right.
Because let's say hypothetically, I mean, maybe those are the ruins of a long dead civilization. That will probably happen to Earth at some point. It's a matter of time before we get hit by an asteroid, or maybe we annihilate ourselves with nuclear war.
Or supervolcanoes.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that could happen to us. It's not a bad idea to hedge your bets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genetically engineered supervirus.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Tax season is already stressful. You shouldn't have to worry about identity theft on top of everything else. And trust me, it's a big worry, especially since during tax season, your sensitive info does a lot of traveling to places you can't control. It goes through payroll, your accountant, or your tax consultant, and countless other data centers on its way to the IRS. Any of them can expose you to identity theft because they all have the info on your W-2, just the ticket for criminals to steal your identity. It's no wonder last year the IRS reported tax fraud due to identity theft went up 20%. You need LifeLock. They monitor millions of data points per second and alert you to threats you could miss. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, backed by the $1 million protection package. And restoration is guaranteed, or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Get LifeLock protection for tax season and beyond. Join now and save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use the promo code Joe Rogan or go to lifelock.com/Joe Rogan for 40% off. Terms apply. They keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. They're
Those
working on a
labs are
new
still
one right
going.
now. Yeah.
They didn't shut them down.
No, the Wuhan lab they were just talking about one that has a 30% fatality rate that they're working on.
Yeah. Why are we doing that?
Yeah, for what reason? You did it for so many years and you didn't have a cure.
What could possibly go wrong?
Also, wouldn't be the reason to do that so that you could develop a cure at the same time? And clearly you didn't have a cure. So this is really foolish and bizarre.
Yeah. I think we should stop trying to genetically engineer superviruses.
Duh.
That's insane.
I mean, when you're going through all this USAID stuff,
Yeah.
like, here's what's weird.